OpenAI Codex is one of the most powerful tools that almost no SEO is talking about. While everyone fights over the same 5 ChatGPT prompts, Codex is sitting there ready to do real technical SEO work directly inside your code base. I've been running Codex on my own sites for months, and the leverage is unfair. We're talking about an AI that connects directly to your GitHub repo, reads every file, and makes real code changes that move rankings. Not generic advice, actual implementation. In this video, I'll walk you through my full Codex SEO masterclass, what Codex is, how to connect it to GitHub, the 9 use cases I run on every site, and the workflow that turns Codex into a one-person SEO agency. Let's get into it. Codex is OpenAI's coding agent. It reads your code base like a senior engineer would and makes changes through GitHub. You connect it to your repo, tell it what you want, and it submits the work as a pull request you review and merge. For SEO, this is a game changer. Most SEO tools sit outside your site and hand you a list of fixes someone else has to implement. Codex eliminates that second step. It reads, analyzes, and fixes inside the code base. What used to take a week of back and forth with developers now takes me about 2 hours. But here's the catch. Codex is amazing at execution, not strategy. You have to know what you're asking it to do and feed it the right data. Foundation, connecting Codex to GitHub. Open Codex through your OpenAI account. Authenticate with GitHub during onboarding and select the specific repos you want Codex to access. Don't give it blanket access to everything. Scope it tightly to the sites you're working on. Now, the tip most people miss: before running any SEO tasks, create a markdown file in the root of your repo called agents.md. This file gives Codex standing instructions for every task. Write your title tag formula, URL conventions, internal linking style, and any technical constraints. Codex reads this file at the start of every task and applies the rules consistently. Without it, you're starting from scratch every prompt. With it, every task respects your full SEO playbook automatically. Now, the 9 use cases. Use case 1, optimizing title tags across the entire site. Title tags are still one of the highest leverage on-page SEO elements in 2026, but on most sites, they're inconsistent or generic. The prompt: audit every page in this code base for title tag optimization. For each page, identify the primary keyword based on the content. Suggest an optimized title tag using the format keyword first, brand name last. Implement the changes in the head section of each page. The first time I ran this on a 60-page client site, Codex generated optimized titles for every page in 25 minutes. What used to be a 2-day consultant project became a 30-minute Codex session. Quick mention before we go deeper. Codex handles technical implementation, but ranking in 2026 also requires daily content and daily backlinks. That's where backlinkmanagement.io comes in. It's the tool I use that runs both on autopilot, so the foundation Codex builds actually has fuel behind it. I'll mention it again where it fits naturally. Use case 2, internal linking with Google Search Console data. Internal linking passes authority between pages, but doing it strategically requires data. Open Google Search Console, go to Performance, set the date range to the last 7 days, and export as CSV. Why 7 days, not 3 months? Algorithms change constantly. 3-month data shows what was ranking a quarter ago, not what's working today. 7 days gives you the current baseline. Upload the CSV to Codex with this prompt. Analyze this Google Search Console data alongside the codebase. Identify strategic internal linking opportunities based on keyword overlap between pages. For each, give the source page, target page, suggested anchor text, and keyword justification. Then implement the top 20 as code changes. I ran this on a client site recently. Codex identified 47 high-value opportunities I would have missed and implemented the top 20 in a single pull request. Within 45 days, the linked pages moved up an average of 11 positions. That's analysis and implementation in the same hour-long workflow. Use case 3, content opportunity identification. Most SEO tools tell you what's wrong with existing content. Codex tells you what to create next based on your actual ranking data and site structure. Same 7-day GSC export. Upload to Codex. Prompt: analyze this data alongside the code base. Identify content gaps based on 3 criteria. 1, keywords ranking in positions 5 to 15 that could move to top 5 with dedicated content. 2, related keywords my site isn't ranking for that align with my topical authority. 3, cluster opportunities where I have one page on a topic but could expand into a pillar plus supporting articles. Codex returns a prioritized list backed by real ranking data. I update my content calendar monthly using this exact workflow, and these articles consistently outperform anything written from generic keyword research. Use case 4, technical SEO audit and fixes. Most sites have technical issues dragging down rankings, missing alt text, duplicate meta descriptions, broken internal links, schema errors. tedious work that usually gets ignored. Prompt. Audit the entire codebase for technical SEO issues. Check for missing alt text, missing or duplicate meta descriptions, improper heading hierarchy, missing schema, broken internal links, missing canonical tags, and missing Open Graph and Twitter card metadata. Implement fixes for issues with clear solutions, and flag the rest. The first time I ran this on a long-running site, Codex found 340 issues I had no idea existed and fixed 280 automatically. Organic traffic went up 18% the following month with no other changes. Use case 5, schema markup across page types. Schema is non-negotiable in 2026 if you want visibility in AI search. ChatGPT, Perplexity, and Google AI overviews all rely on it. Without it, your content is invisible to the AI search ecosystem. Prompt. Identify every page type in this codebase, including blog posts, product pages, service pages, and FAQs. For each, determine the appropriate schema. Implement schema.org compliant JSON LD in the head of each page using the actual content for properties. I ran this on a SaaS site with zero schema. Codex implemented product, FAQ page, breadcrumb list, and article schema across 80 pages. The site started showing an AI overviews within 3 weeks. Featured snippet appearances doubled. Use case 6, URL structure optimization. If your URLs look like your site.com/page1 or your site.com/services2, Codex can rewrite the entire structure, set up 301 redirects, and update every internal link. Prompt. Audit every URL. For URLs that aren't keyword optimized, suggest new structures with the primary keyword. Implement through routing updates. Set up 301 redirects from old to new URLs. Update all internal links and the sitemap accordingly. This is normally a week-long project for a developer, SEO consultant, and project manager. Codex does it in about 2 hours. Redirects work. Internal links update, nothing breaks. This is where backlink management fits in the workflow. You've optimized titles, built internal linking, fixed technical issues, implemented schema, and cleaned up URLs. But Google still wants fresh content published consistently and external backlinks from authority sites. Backlink management handles both daily without you writing a single article or sending a single outreach email. Codex builds the foundation. Backlink management is the execution layer that turns it into rankings. Use case 7, site speed and core web vitals. Google heavily weights core web vitals, LCP, FID, and CLS. Bad scores tank rankings regardless of content quality. Prompt. Audit this codebase for page speed and core web vitals issues. Identify oversized images, render blocking JavaScript, unused CSS, missing lazy loading, and missing font display strategies. Implement fixes for clear solutions and flag the rest. I ran this on a site where core web vitals were tanking rankings. Codex moved LCP from 4.2 seconds to 1.8 seconds in a single pull request. Mobile rankings recovered within 4 weeks. Use case 8, sitemap and robots.txt. Most sites have sloppy sitemap and robots.txt files. Pages missing, pages included that shouldn't be, important resources blocked. Prompt. Generate an optimized sitemap.xml that includes every indexable page in this codebase. Exclude admin, draft, or non-indexable pages. Generate an optimized robots.txt that allows Google to crawl important resources but blocks anything that shouldn't be indexed. Reference the sitemap in robots.txt. Even experienced developers spend half a day on this manually. Codex does it in 10 minutes. Use case 9, meta description optimization. Meta descriptions don't directly affect rankings, but they massively affect click-through rate, which signals relevance to Google. Prompt. Audit every page for meta description quality. For pages without descriptions, write compelling 150 to 160 character descriptions, including the primary keyword and a clear call to action. Rewrite weak ones. Implement the changes in the head section of each page. Codex pulls actual page content, writes tailored descriptions, hits the character limits, and implements everything. I've seen 30 to 50% CTR improvements after running this workflow. A few quick Codex-specific tips. Always review pull requests before merging. Codex is excellent but not perfect. 10-minute review catches anything that needs adjustment. Use the agents.md file aggressively. Every standing rule about your site goes in this file. Update it as you learn what works on your specific site. Run tasks in series, not parallel. Don't ask Codex to optimize titles, fix technical issues, and implement schema in the same prompt. Output quality drops fast when scope expands. Feed Codex fresh GSC data weekly. Set a Monday calendar reminder to export and run a fresh round of analysis. The honest take, Codex isn't a replacement for understanding SEO. It's a force multiplier for people who already know what they're doing. The strategic decisions still come from you. Codex executes them at a speed and scale that wasn't possible before. What used to be a 5-person agency project is now a 1-person Codex session. Codex also requires good prompting. Vague prompts get mediocre results. Specific, structured prompts with clear success criteria get incredible results. Save your best prompts as templates and refine them over time. Week 1 action plan. Day 1, connect Codex to GitHub, scope repo access, create agents.md with your SEO standards. Day 2, run the title tag optimization workflow. Review and merge. Day 3, export 7-day GSC data, run the internal linking workflow, implement the top 20. Day 4, run the technical SEO audit. Approve the automatic fixes. Day 5, run schema markup implementation. Validate with Google's schema markup validator. Day 6, sign up for backlink management.io and connect your site so daily content and backlink building start running while you focus on technical work. Day 7, run the content opportunity workflow with the same GSC data. Build a content calendar from the results. Within 60 to 90 days, you'll see real ranking improvements. Within 6 months, you'll have an SEO foundation that takes most teams years to build. The system is what matters. Codex handles technical implementation. Backlink management handles daily content and link building. Your strategic input handles direction. Each layer compounds on the others. That's the full Codex SEO masterclass. The leverage Codex provides for technical SEO is unmatched. If you're not using it yet, competitors are already automating work you're doing manually. If you want the daily content and backlink building handled on autopilot, head to backlinkmanagement.io. It's the tool I use to run the execution side while Codex handles the technical work. Drop a comment if you want a deeper dive on any specific use case. The content opportunity workflow probably deserves its own video. If this helped, hit like and subscribe. More AI-powered SEO content coming. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.